But if you'd have told me what was going to happen in the next 30, 45 minutes of daylight we had left, I'd have called you crazy. Needless to say, we acted off of a gut feeling. Welcome to the channel, guys. Buck here with Holly Creek Outdoors. And we got Bo Diddle out here bringing the boat up to the rip rip. I hope everyone is enjoying this warm weather, or at least getting the warm weather that we get here in the state of South Carolina. I could be out here in a t-shirt. I'm just preparing for a chilly evening, but it's been nice. Well, guys, we're going on a scouting mission today. Can't tell you what that is right yet, but it's something a little bit different. You're going to have to stay tuned. Let me catch this boat before he runs up on the rip rap. We'll see y'all on the water. All right, got in the boat safely. Did fall in the water. Got Bowen over here talking bad about himself. But we got to get rigged up to go, how do I word it? To go chase these things we're going looking for today. But we're going to go out here, see if we can find some. We're also going to throw around for some bass while we're over here scouting out this area. See if they're starting to make a move up. But I think y'all gonna enjoy this other thing if we can actually find them. It's a little early. Stay tuned. This day was no different than any other fishing trip that we had. And Biscuit won't quit down here while I'm trying to film. We started off, we had two different species of fish we were going after. Shellcracker and the bass. It's kind of a scouting mission. We've had warming water temperatures. Air temperatures have been warming for about the last, probably good week now. So we were going to see if these fish were starting to move up any. And we stuck with it. We stuck with it all afternoon with no results. We finally, with about 30 to 45 minutes left of daylight, we threw the towel in. But if you'd have told me what was going to happen in the next 30, 45 minutes of daylight we had left, I'd have called you crazy. Needless to say, we acted off of a gut feeling. This is what happened. Guys, let y'all turn around. Not exactly what we come after, but in an attempt to investigate, we done caught a slab. We'll get back at it and bring you along as we catch them. It was done. We had pretty much called the ball. We threw the towel in, we were finished. Only had about 30, 45 minutes worth of daylight left. And we had put the rods up, put the camera up, and we were just kind of idling up in this creek, side scanning, looking for some brush cover, looking around some docks. And up in front of us was bridge. And I had this gut feeling just to run up there and side scan the bridge. So we made one pass on the left-hand side, went under it, come back out the right-hand side, scanning it, and we wound up finding a little small group of crappie. They were pretty nice, but I mean, it was a smaller size. So we eased back out, got tied on, had to cut off the Shellcracker rig, put on the crappie jig, and then we eased back up in there in the hopes, one, that we could find them again, two, that we could catch them. And boy, did we catch them. That's what I'm talking about. Boys, I don't know what to tell y'all. We done got another one. Let me get him off. I'll be right back with you. Owen done got in on action here. Look out. Uh-oh. Look at him go.
Sir, I've covered these so long.
Get on by there and get him off.
Oh goodness, sorry. Let's go.
Guys, y'all tell me whether that depth finder is loaded. I have to apologize about the car noise. We're underneath the bridge right this second. Let me get back down here and see if we can catch another one. Hold him up here, Mr. Bowen. That's what I'm talking about right there. Good one. Guys, the bite slowed down a little bit, but got one little squealer. We're gonna measure him and see if he's right length. What we got? I can't see.
That's exactly 8 inches.
8 inches?
A little bit more.
Tad over 8. All right. Let's get back out there and see if we can catch another one. Well, it got a little chaotic back there. But we have officially run out of light. and I do not have any lights for recording. None whatsoever besides this little thing right here. You know, what Mother Nature give us up here, the good Lord blesses us with. But guys, we're gonna run back across the lake. Got all the running lights on. Go put these crappies on some ice, and we'll see y'all back at the boat shed. All right, finally made it back to the shop. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's in this live well. Bowen, do the honors, man.
Oh yeah. This.
Hey, couple little fillets right there.
Absolute delicious meat.
Couple more fillets.
Sardine.
Oh, got your head cut off there. All right, keep going.
I'm gonna wait for the big one still last. Here's mine. That's mine.
Not bad, not bad.
I'll save the big one till last.
That's what we talking about right there. Let me get it. That's what we talking about. That's gonna be some fillets.
Y'all ready for this one?
Ooh, Nelly.
Big, look at that belly on that thing.
Gonna be some fish sandwiches right there. All right. Not bad for an experimental day. We just went and done a little scouting. Let me get some ice on these fish. We're gonna get inside. Stay tuned, and I'll bring you a list of the baits we used, jig, size-wise, kind of the how-to of what we were doing when we ran across these fish. Now, where we caught these fish, basically it's about 2/3 of the way up in a creek run. There is a bridge. It's a bridge located about 2/3 up on a creek run. And what basically we did, we side scanned the left-hand side of it, didn't see anything, went around it, come back out the other side of it, and when we come back out on the creek side of it, we found the fish staging up about middle ways of pilings on the bridge, right on the side of that creek channel. And that wasn't a big school. It was a nice school, but not a humongous one. But basically, once we pulled back out, the rig we used was just a 1/16 ounce crappie jig. I was using I think it's Monkey Milk. It's just a clear jig with a little pepper flake in it. Bowen had on the same jig with a little orange tip on the tail. Got back up underneath there, and this is where the coolest part of this was. These fish were staging and suspended in about 4.5 foot of water. I literally had 3 foot of line sticking out of my rod. Basically dropped it down. I could see my crappie jig underneath the water. The water was so clear. When the fish would come up, when they would come up to hit the jig, they'd turn sideways and you could see them flash before you set the hook. It was the coolest crappie bite I have had. It's the coolest crappie bite I've ever had. But guys, story's got to come to an end. I got fish to get clean and get in the freezer. Thank y'all for all your support. If you like the content, like what you're seeing, hit that like and subscribe button. Helps channel out tremendously. And as always, God bless, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.